One night, 10-year-old Ken and his father decided to camp in a desolate forest. As they sat around the campfire, the silence of the forest suddenly vanished behind a gust of wind. His father mysteriously disappeared, seemingly swallowed by the darkness. Ken was left alone in the dark forest. When he took a deep breath, he heard strange sounds from the depths of the forest. Shadows danced along with whispers and hisses behind him. Ken gathered the courage to find his father and started walking into the darkness. However, with each step, the shadows emerging between the trees made him feel as if they were closing in. Finally, when Ken reached the depths of the forest, he saw his father standing in front of an old graveyard. The mist rising from the tombstones seemed to be calling out his father's lost soul. Determined to save his father, Ken decided to open the gate of the graveyard. However, as the gate swung open, he found himself in a world where shadow creatures gathered. These shadow creatures had taken hold of his father's soul and now sought to engulf Ken as well. Ken bravely fought against them to rescue his father and left behind this strange night filled with the dark mysteries of the forest. At the end of the night, the forest's silence returned, but Ken could never forget the fearful moments he had experienced. As the gate creaked open, Ken found himself surrounded by a surreal realm where shadowy figures lurked in every corner. The eerie glow of the mist-shrouded graveyard revealed his father's haunting silhouette. The shadow creatures, sensing Ken's presence, turned their attention toward him, their malevolent eyes gleaming in the darkness. Driven by determination, Ken confronted the creatures in a harrowing battle to save his father's soul. Each swing of his small fist echoed through the otherworldly silence as he pushed back against the encroaching shadows. The mist thickened as the struggle intensified, making it difficult for Ken to discern reality from the twisted illusions cast by the malevolent entities. After a relentless fight, Ken managed to break the grip of the shadow creatures on his father's soul. The mist began to dissipate, revealing a quiet and seemingly ordinary graveyard. His father, now free from the spectral grasp, embraced Ken with a mix of gratitude and relief. As they exited the graveyard, the forest's silence returned, and the strange night gradually gave way to dawn. Ken and his father emerged from the depths of the desolate forest, forever changed by the supernatural ordeal. The memories of that night lingered, a testament to the resilience of a 10-year-old who faced the shadows to rescue his father from the clutches of the unknown. As the gate creaked open, Ken found himself engulfed in an otherworldly realm, where the moonlight barely penetrated the thick mist. The graveyard, now revealed in its spectral grandeur, echoed with the whispers of restless souls. His father's presence seemed both distant and palpable, a ghostly figure standing at the epicenter of the spectral congregation. The shadow creatures, sensing Ken's intrusion, stirred with malevolence. A chilling wind whispered through the ancient tombstones as the creatures advanced, their movements synchronized with an unsettling rhythm. Undeterred, Ken braced himself, ready to face the ethereal adversaries. In his quest to free his father's soul from the clutches of the supernatural, with each swing of his small fist, Ken disrupted the shadow creatures' sinister dance, forcing them into a discordant retreat. The graveyard's mist thickened, distorting reality and casting illusions that played tricks on Ken's senses. The spectral battleground became a surreal arena where reality and nightmare intertwine. In a crescendo of the supernatural struggle, Ken's determination prevailed. The grip of the shadow creatures on his father's soul waned, and the mist began to dissipate. The once distorted graveyard transformed into a serene resting place, the whispers fading into the gentle rustle of leaves.